Amazing. And I think she becomes a real problem for other contestants.
I don't think I have any competition. And I believe that I'm going to win SA's Got Talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, Batale!
Africa, my roots are Africa, my pride. Oh, Africa, my motherland. A place so rich and gifted. A nation filled with diversity of cultures. Cultures of Vanaba Malawa Sibilo. Oh, Africa, hear my cry. I'm crying for the spirit of Ubuntu. What happened to those days when women knew their place and children respecting their elders? When no man could be found walking on the streets drunk? Oh, Africa, what happened to our roots? Those days when I look around, my spirit sings. For I look to the north, and all I see is a child raising a hand to her own mother. I look to the south, I see fathers who've neglected their roles and abandoned their families. I try running to the east, where the sun rises. Oh, Nkosiam, Uma, Ubaba Nengani, Bapetim Bosheni. Now where do I run to? Oh, Africa, hear my cry. That will carry our nation and restore our humanity. For our generation is perishing, our future is vanishing, and our hope is diminishing. Oh, Africa, hear my cry. Let us lift our eyes and go back to the mountains and valleys of Africa to find our roots. Let us remember the pain that Tata Madiba suffered and strive for Ubuntu. Let us stand united, for together we can. Oh yes, we can.
I want you carry this on the road for me. And don't take no time from nobody. Just do what me tell you for the same time and make sure say everything work according to how man say everything for work. See? Take back yourself and bring back yourself in one piece. Make sure see you reach. Hear me? Lord of mercy. Hey, Lord of his mercy. Lord of mercy. Driver. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. All the time delayed. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, no time to delay. I want to tell you, my friend, that rise and fall in this world. But oh, if you don't know, my friend, they don't stand you down, throw away your seat.
Up you mighty race, over the hurdles and into the changeover, through the tape, from survivors to successors. Where's a God?
The race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong.
Straight up, Monday to Fridays, 9 till midday. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small, News Talk 93 FM.
If you come back, me say you must come back. Then I know when me give me to feel come back. If you come back, me say you must come back. If you come back, me say you must come back. Anytime him left us, so we must come back. If you come back, me say you must come back.
Yes, as Judy Moore would say, everything in turn, and by turns. And it's a Safa Powell turn to speak up and show some leadership amongst the athlete. It was a Safa Powell as an unknown athlete, 2002, 2003, who bring back the male courage in the track and field in international in Jamaica. And my name is Jerry Small. This is Straight Up News Talk 93 FM, the University radio station located on the Mona campus, of the University of West Indies. And Asafa start talk in a way because I'm tired of the counterfeit officials and counterfeit fans and counterfeit private sector. Not all of them, the counterfeit ones. Not all of them, the counterfeit ones who ride on the backs, and the counterfeit politician who ride on the backs of these athletes. Ride on the back of athletes and anybody who achieve anything. Asafa is telling us that them promised him land from 2004. 2004 when he got the Olympics as an unknown, but he started to be a little bit known, that all of the top sprinters in the world was afraid of him, basically young 21, 22-year-old boy. It is Asafa Powell they were afraid of in 2004, but them use up them experience upon him and intimidate him. Drummond and the whole of them was afraid of Asafa Powell. But then use up them experience upon him as a big, going to a big international champs for the first time. And them vibes him and intimidate him, and that is how they were able to beat him in the final. But it was still an outstanding performance by him, so much so that when he reached back Jamaica, probably before him reached back Jamaica, he was promised land. Promised some land as a reward and encouragement. From 2004, I know him not get it. And who we believe promised him the land? We believe promised him the land. Promised him land from 2004. That's 11 years ago. I know him not get it. And them have the gall to riding on him back, riding to their victory over and over and over. Safa Powell showing leadership among the athletes. Quite a few of the athletes have been speaking out, and it was heard by TBJ, I believe, and other radio stations. Athletes speaking out about people running them out upon them and not lending in not even moral support. Some of the people. Not even lending moral support. And the athletes have to be speaking out. And it's great that it's under the leadership of Safa Powell, the captain of the team. A very worthy captain too. Yes. Now, as Abka Fitzhenley has been reminding us about this health ministry audit, the government has been hiding information and hiding from the truth pertaining to the health ministry for years now, especially recent years, especially the past 3 or 4 years. The government hiding information and hiding from the truth, especially over the past few years. Abka Fitzhenley was reminding us of that and others. Audit, health audit. Yeah, audit is when audit come from the word audio. Mean I hear or I listen and find out. So when you do an audit, you go check out things and find out what is really so. And then you make some audible sound. Audible means sound that can be heard, Sometimes you do some things that is not audible. But because of the smell of it, people know that you just did something. You do it quietly, but sometimes you do it audibly. And them say that you just let go a big F. So when you do something audibly, it can be heard. So when you do an audit and then you release the information, you make the information to be heard. Audible. Audit. So them do an audit on the health ministry performance. And it's not good. And they're trying to hide it and paint it over and cover it up. Because improving and serving the people of Jamaica to the best of ability is not the order of the day. This is some regional chairman of some health authority. Them act like some town clerk. I have some town clerk and some regional chairman, you know. They are more rabid politicians, even than the elected officials around which they circulate. Yeah. So the medical audit being suppressed. Another thing, because we're going through things by turn. You see that Henriquez his name? The brother there, where draw out of politics. What's his name again? The GLP MP draw out of politics there. So him withdraw, him now run again after this term. Gregory Meir. I think him is related to some Henriquez. That's why the name Henriquez come up in my mind anytime I hear about him. Gregory Meir. So him drawing out and here Webster admitting that she have some interest in replacing him, but not going to make any comment because internal party decision prevail over her making comment. Now, you have some man lining up to take over the ganja industry. Lining up to take over the ganja industry. Everybody have a free. Everybody free to take over any industry. Take it over by leadership, not take it over by capturing. But a lot of people take over things by capturing, but you're free to take over something by leadership and performance. But a whole heap of different man, mostly politician, lining up to take over control of the ganja industry. Cause so them a set the thing. Well, you have one group named Future Growers, Future Ganja Growers Association, and them spokesman is a man named Orville Silvera. And him been making some sounds about, you know, how the whole regulation of the ganja industry, how the plan is coming on. But the way him talk, it sounds like it's a campaign speech. It sounds like a campaign speech, and it's just in time for the round of campaign speeches. Him saying that he said that the plans and the work coming on nicely for how to regulate the ganja industry by the government. And him say, you know, these groups say they are advocacy groups. In other words, they are advocating or defending or representing the interest groups. Like how your MP is supposed to represent you and your needs, advocate for you, or your lawyer supposed to represent your needs, advocate for you in a court or in a dispute, legal dispute, advocate. So these groups say that they are advocacy groups. And Sylvia, the spokesman for the Future Growers, he must say, you know, there's advocacy and there's advocacy. In other words, there's various kinds of advocacy. But he's showing that him and his group is doing the better kind of advocacy. Because you have advocacy and advocacy. In other words, you have good advocacy and you have bad advocacy. So you hear him now? There is advocacy in the corridors of power. That means when you slide up against powerful people and mingle with powerful people. And him said there's advocacy in the streets. That's when you don't have no big powerful friend. And you're a little ordinary citizen, you have to go out in the street, go advocate for yourself. You're not a big friend in a society. Well, of course, as you hear him talk that now, you know that he's showing that him have a big friend in society. I'm going to start again. Sylvia said there's advocacy and there's advocacy. There's advocacy in the corridors of power. And him talk big and speak is spoke, you know. For us, so you have to spoke anytime you start rub up with powerful people. So there's advocacy in the corridors of power and there's advocacy in the streets. And things are going so well that there's no need to hit the streets. So I'm going to show you, say he is in the advocacy and the corridors of power. For him close to the corridors of power. And the powerful people are doing so well in bringing about the plans for the ganja administration that him don't have to hit the streets. So he's commending them that they are moving very good, no matter what, they are moving ahead of schedule. Things are even moving faster than the plans. So you know it's a campaign speech that. And him start use up some big word and some complicated language because he impress people, you know. Him say we are unnecessarily noisome. No, noisysome. You never hear that word, you know. In other words, him saying they don't need to go out in the street and make no noise. And him say we people are unnecessarily noisome, and it is not required. Big spoken, unnecessarily noisome. But because I'm connected with powerful people, him don't have to be unnecessarily noisome. You know, say a campaign, him a campaign. Because you know that the PNP for about 20 years now did have ganja legalization as one of them trump cards. Anytime them in any close race and in a trouble in the election, they must go and draw that as one of them trump cards to win the election, the legalization of ganja. Although ganja has not been legalized, what it has been done is being taxed. But them trick, most of the people will believe said legalized. I see that Lasco is expanding, them so them expanding their distribution, what? Them distribution something or another. Them distribution arms. Oh yes, Lasco said that things are going so well and them drinks are sell so well, them iCool and different things selling so well that them expanding their distribution arms. I think they might expand them promotional legs too, or spread them promotional legs. But I know say most of some girl legs them I use and sell the iCool. And I make the girl them spread the legs to sell the iCool. You notice the iCool advertisement to the woman broke down on the road. Out of Palisades Road or one of them places, and she make a drive and a man out to stop, help her, and them girlfriend said, "Don't stop, girl, pick up no long-legged girl." And she walk till she buck up our little shop. And when she buck up on the shop and she go in the shop, one beard man in the shopkeeper with him see her man. Him just turn full and just give her one of the iCooler. Him no collect the money from her, you know. She gone with the iCooler, him even charge her feet. So that beard man, I don't know if it's a dread or if it's just a beard him have. You could have called him I fool. And get the girl the iCool. Cause the legs get to him head. I saw it going on, I saw them I hear that a pastor get shot while preaching. A pastor up in a mud town, them hillside behind Hope Gardens there. Where people go capture land and build some house cause government and big men capture the whole of the land and keeping people have a land, so people have to capture land. So you have a capture land up behind Hope Gardens near Mud Town. And a pastor up there preaching. And while him a preaching, some man come in there and put in 9 shots in him, kill him dead in the middle of him preaching. I hear say him is the brother of Joel and them, who used to control him and him armed force used to control the same Mud Town there. Him in a prison now. Joel and them brother is that pastor who get shot dead while preaching in the church up a Mud Town. And people say him used to the badness too, but him is a pastor now. And as part of the same audit, the same health audit where them supposed to check out what's going on in health and make the public know so that them can know what to do to improve it. From a long time, your Dr. Dawes telling us that scandal bags, the government give doctor scandal bags to tear open and wrap around them waist, instead of giving them the proper surgical aprons. When you're doing surgery as a surgeon, you're supposed to have some apron around you to protect your midsection and your clothes from any germs and blood and fluid. And the government not giving them no surgical apron, or not giving them enough, and them have to be using scandal bag for some time now. I don't know if that is where them get the name. Well, it's things like that, the bag start get the name scandal bag. Imagine doctors having to use scandal bag to wrap around them waist to go into surgery, to perform surgery. Well, that is that. Well, let's hear from Nat King Cole, not true. Him says, straighten up and fly right. The monkey want ride on the buzzard back, you know. Monkey want ride on the jankro back. And I tell the jankro, so him to straighten up and fly right and stop chat about how you do on my back. Like how them a ride on it. Just like how them a ride on the athlete bike. And ride on all the way back.
A buzz
buzzer took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed his neck and said, now listen, Jack, straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey, you are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzer right dead in the eye and said, your story is so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
Mega Mart, the best value by far. Smarter prices wherever you are.
How much value do you get at Mega Mart? A membership program with great rewards, your favorite food items, fresh baked goods, deli-fine meats and cheeses, a wide selection of fresh produce, a well-stocked pharmacy, and houseware, all at competitive prices to suit your budget.
Mega Mart, the best value by far. Smarter prices wherever you are.
It's 96 degrees of heat in the studios of News Talk 93 FM every Tuesday to Friday, 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. Join Hugh Dowse as he takes us through 2 hours of current affairs, updates, and 96 degrees on News Talk 93 FM. Real news, real talk, heard everywhere.
I want you to carry this on the road for me. And don't take no time from nobody. Just do what me tell you for those same stand. And make sure that everything work according to how man say anything work. See? Take back yourself and bring back.
I want to tell you, my friend, that rise and fall in this world. But oh, if you don't know, my friend, if you don't understand it, don't throw away your seeds.
Up you mighty race, over the hurdles and into the changeover, through the tape, from survivors to successors. Oh yes, I got.
The race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong.
Straight up, Monday to Fridays, 9 till midday. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small, News Talk 93 FM.
Fi come back, me say you ma fi come back. The nana when me give me ta fi come back. I fi come back, me say you ma fi come back. I fi come back, me say you ma fi come back. Anytime him left us, so we ma fi come back. I fi come back, me say you ma fi come back.
This is News Talk 93 FM, broadcasting from the University of the West Indies, Mona campus.
Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Good morning. Hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, you know.
Nice.
You know, I think I have discovered one of our problems, or a solution to many of our problems.
Yeah.
Such as, one of the things when I think Jamaica really need, in order to really move on out of all of this political dilemma and all of them stress and problems with IMF and all of these things. They definitely need a king, you know.
A king?
Yes, man. A K-I-N-G. Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. Yes, man. Because even though, I don't know if you have done any research on the Industrial Revolution and back in that period of time, and see how many great kings have passed through the line of England. But we have to separate this whole, we have somebody in the middle, free from bias, that look over Jamaica's interest and the interest of the people, not the interest of the political scenarios. They can run the country how they want to run the country, right? But they have to have somebody free from bias in the center of that, right? To split the justice. We had a conversation the other day on correctional facilities. And of these 18 schools that the government is planning to close, this is ludicrous. What are you going to turn those 18 schools into? Prison cells? And when you do turn them into prison cells, what is really going to happen? The same people that you fail to educate, because they're not really doing anything for education. They're not. They're only using education. Right? They use the name of education. They're not doing anything in education.
All right, hold on a minute now. You said that you were looking at the problems and looking for solutions, and you found a couple.
Definitely.
All right, now, what does a king have to do with the Industrial Revolution?
Well, I did some research. That is just part of my research that I did on English history. And I definitely realized why they have a king and why the monarch is so important. Our monarch is so important to every country. You know that one of the things why America does so well is because their thing is from one corner of the country to the other corner of the country. They know that they are Americans.
Hold on. What does a king have to do with the Industrial Revolution?
Well, we need an industrial revolution right here, right now. How are we going to continue passing these IMF tests?
Hold on. Would you admit that you don't know how to explain what a king has to do with the Industrial Revolution?
Okay, Mr. Jerry, what is industrial revolution?
No, I'm asking if you would admit something.
It doesn't have a connection, no.
I am asking you.
No, it doesn't have a direct connection.
Oh. And does America have a king? Did America have a king?
No, they did not.
No.
But they don't need one because they're not filled with reprobates like Jamaica.
Reprobate. What does the word reprobate? What does the word reprobate mean?
Sorry?
What does the word reprobate mean?
It means that there are a set of people that they like to pull down each other. They don't support each other. They don't strengthen each other.
All right, call again soon, but you need to do some more
research.
No,
Yeah,
let me.
Like a politician.
Next call him. Don't want to hear none.
You me know. Have a good day.
Next call.
What on, Jerry?
Good morning.
Yeah, me hear you talk about the crime of a mud town.
Yeah.
And shot the man and give him 9 shots and kill him.
Yeah.
But I was hearing about an incident in downtown Kingston.
Yeah.
It's Zeke's son.
Zeke's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke.
His son?
Yeah. You know, Zeke, the one of the Dan was downtown, but he's in jail now.
Not jail, prison.
Prison, yeah. I hear that his son get some shot yesterday.
From who?
The police said. Well, I don't want to go into it because I don't hear it clear.
Oh.
And you're talking about I cool.
Yeah.
Like tick off. You ever drink it yet?
I cool? I think I drink on it.
It's nice, you know?
Tastes nice.
It tastes nice. And I see that half shiny girl on TV advertising it.
With the one where drive the Benz or broke down?
No, not the one that drive the Benz, the one in the melon field.
Melon strawberry field.
Yeah. She look nice, you know?
And she spread out.
Yeah, she look nice when she spread out.
Yeah, fruit, just all fruits ripe.
I want to miss that in granddaughter, eh?
Lasco not gonna put him granddaughter in that position.
Come on.
I say he's not going to put his...
Why? Why not?
Would you allow me now? He's not going to put his granddaughter in that position.
Eh?
You couldn't tell whether his granddaughter greener, and let him granddaughter out of this.
Little more.
Thank you very much. Morning. Good morning.
Morning, Jerry.
Walk on.
The day, man.
Trailer driver.
Hey. Yeah, man. Big truck.
Yes, sir. Big truck.
So yesterday the show did nice, and they like the last text the way they get. That was when I laughed till I almost bust my belly.
Which one that again?
And this is the one where the guy must text and say him like when G White did it because he can call and sit down on the phone and he get all the time he need. I just say, yeah, give him G White number so
you can call him.
G White can sing him lullaby.
Yeah, put him to bed.
I mean, I say, yes, they say this is what that talk show is all about. The satire and the entertainment part of it.
Yeah.
Because like me tell G White, that's why me call G White Friday and tell him, say, boy, I'm a good man and everything, but don't come back because I'm not to the show for 90% of the time when it do it, me never listen.
Right.
But are you me have to blame you, because standard what you said. It's hard for anybody compete with it really, and
no, he wasn't competing.
Maybe not even start over thing.
He wasn't competing. He was complementing.
Yeah.
Compliment means complete, not compete. Near words, complete, not compete. In other words,
it's level when me there with the talk show, it's like me at to a level where me can't go back to certain standard again. It's like remember we are come from a rock Ashanti with the mix up and blend that to you. And me listen and look up, you get a fire brand and that me like. So me can't deal with the little measured statement and stuff like that. But anyway, big respect to him still, but talk show a serious business.
No, it's a team. All the players come with him. Yeah, go ahead.
Where the man say Jamaica don't need no king, where Jamaica need is the people them to start this thing, the tribal nature, and just deal with people as Jamaicans, and just like where Chuck did say, and start being mendicants.
Yeah,
and run the country themselves and start sitting down and talk about, my pastor and my MP and my this and my company and my,
Yeah.
That's what we need. We don't need no king. What king? What we have to do with a king?
No, that brother we're talking
we
about.
Don't need
that brother we're talking about king and industrial revolution. Him don't understand. I don't think him understand the industrial revolution. And he does not know what role the king played in England in an industrial revolution. Him don't know. And it's nothing wrong. It's not a sin. It's not a sin not to know him.
All the king do.
Yeah.
All the king do and the queen do, I take all the people them resource, hide up in a Buckingham Palace or in a room.
Tax you.
And that's why you notice all that people them right now from Libya and from Africa.
Yeah.
Me talk to my sister this morning in England and she said, the people them call England treasure land. We want to go to treasure land.
Yeah.
Them say, well, you don't stay hungry. No, we don't want to stay hungry. We want to go to treasure land because we want to go back and get with things.
Aye. You notice all of the migrant them going into Europe is migrant from the places where Europe did rob them long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Rob them and take away the gold, take away the uranium, take away the silver, take away all of them trinkets.
The chickens.
And have it a Buckingham Palace and them place there.
The chickens coming home to roost.
And let me tell you, them people they are thin out because what happened, them people they are going and next the place has become black and brown.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
And they don't like it.
Yes, sir.
The place has become black and brown. So, when man want a king of Jamaica, if people them to wise up.
And that's why.
Get rid of them politicians.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
I don't care who them, but more labor right to win.
All right, hold on. One last word. Hello. One last word. That's why when Portia come in, she talk about, say, okay, time for the Queen of England go. Why not have a Jamaican Queen? Herself, she think about it now. I get them, I get off of them. Get them, I get off of them. Next call. Thank you very much. I have to go. I have to go. No, I have to go. I have to go. Next call. Get off of them, about them want queen and about them a queen nanny. They're drinking the urination of the mad puss them. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Jerry, how are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, man. Jerry, you make a very valid point this morning about the athletic thing there. With Asafa being a good leader and things.
Yes, sir.
And I want to bring it back to a little thing, back to 2004.
Yeah.
1 out of 2 points. In 2004, when Asafa, I know Asafa been doing the thing like 2 years before that.
Yeah, man, 2 years before.
In 2004 with the Olympics.
Yes, sir.
Did you remember that a certain Usain St. Leo Bolt did make him debut at the 200 meters at a young age?
Yeah, before that.
Never
Before.
come nothing in our round. Before, run with the thing in our mouth.
Exactly.
In our mouth. Everybody there on him here.
Exactly.
Remember that?
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, man. Them give it to both them days that you know.
Yes,
I know. I want to tell you, say, as well you said, the thing fickle, you know.
Yes.
You know, and somebody play a great role in bringing back balls.
Yes, yes.
In terms of sponsorship. So it goes right back to what you're saying about the athletes now who have been struggling.
Yes, yes.
They have not been getting the support, but yet still corporate Jamaica along with the politicians and so has been riding on them back whenever the glory comes by.
Now, some of corporate Jamaica do give the athletes satisfactory support, but some others want to use them and not giving the support, just like how some of us private citizens want to ride upon them when them win. And when them having a little feelings, we rub them name in the dirt and we don't give them a drive, go at the bus stop. We don't do this, we don't do that, we don't do that. But it's not all of us, but
no, I know. And one final thing now, Jerry.
No, just before the final. No, hold on. Just before the final. Let's go for a break and you come back with the health audit.
Alright, no problem, yeah.
Please, sir. Welcome back. You are there, sir?
Yes, right here, man.
Health audit.
Yeah. Read the health audit now, Jerry.
Yeah.
We never need no health audit to see what was going on with the health ministry. Look how much time you see on television and even hear people relay them own personal experience of what happened to them when them go to the hospital. Man, I'll end up dead, and when them dead, people are paying attention and not never dead if they facilitate whatever good they could do for that person.
No, that is not to say that the doctors and the nurses and the porters and the ward ladies them not doing some great work, you know.
Yeah.
But with less equipment, less pay, and less thing.
I'm not telling you, it just, you know. But as I said, we just want to big up a person. Big up Nigel from Marksman, one of your avid listeners.
Well, all right.
Morning him tune in to the thing.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
I big him up, you know.
Thank you, Nigel. Thank you, Marksman. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Next one. Good morning. Welcome straight up. Hello.
Hello. Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
You know what I find ironic in the health sector?
Yeah.
The Minister of Health, you see?
Yeah.
He's mentioning the amount of hospital refurbished,
yeah,
the amount of clinic refurbished, the amount built,
yeah,
and yet they refuse to tell the public the true state of the health sector. You see the irony in it?
No, it's campaign speech I'm going to make, one of that.
No, but the blind can still say that is rubbish.
Yeah.
You can't show off how many things you build, how many refurbish, and yet you cannot. You refuse to highlight the fault in the health sector.
Yeah.
We are here listening, you know, and we are here looking on.
Who feel
it's
it?
Not right, Jerry.
Who feel it? Know it.
Exactly. And them hiding everything. Look at the traffic thing. They're hiding from it. The financial meltdown in the 90s. They refused to come up with $9 million to finish the report. Things like those. We can't continue with this.
All right, tell me something now. I agree with you. Let us think about some solutions now. How to get from under this yoke. Tell me some how to get out under the yoke.
How to get out of the what?
From under the yoke here, this yoke.
Jerry, the people just need to come clean. Just come clean.
No, listen here, hear me now. We, have to think of some solutions so we can't look for them come clean. They're not coming clean. We can't talk about them need to come clean. We want to talk about how we can make some solution to force this thing to...
I have no answer at the moment, you know.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is that they voted them in to lead us through the turbulence time, and it's not happening.
All right, no, listen.
Give them power. And
hello,
and it's not happening.
But we're repeating ourselves over and over, and mourning ourselves and getting ourselves more downhearted. We must do something to lift our spirits and to have a better alternative. The two alternatives in Jamaica, JLP and PNP, is not helping us. We must come with some alternative discussion. We must.
The JLP is a far better party, Jerry. Far better party. And if we give them the chance, you know, the country will be the crisis it's in now.
Well, give them the chance then. Since you think that, give them the chance.
Yeah, man, we're just waiting on the next election.
All right,
we have to switch. We can't
Yes, I hear you. No, we're out of time. Thank you very much. Next call. Welcome straight up, hello. Next one, please. Good morning, and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Hello? Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Jerry?
Yes, sir. Talk up a little more, please.
Oh, yeah, man. Me glad me get you.
Yeah, man.
First time calling you, man.
Nice, thank you.
You know what we talk about?
Yeah.
This scheme was used by the PNP during the 90s.
Yes.
Mapping up
liquidity.
What kind of liquidity then did I map up?
Too much money. Too much Jamaican money running down US dollars and all that kind of thing, and therefore the money of value less and less. So them try to get as much of the money out of circulation that people start economize more, and you know them kind of way there.
What did they? Okay, did you see that excess liquidity as suggested by them?
No, they regard it as too much for them to handle. They don't know much about business, you know. They don't know much about business, but since that time they gradually getting more friendly with business people and relying on business people to make things good, but they themselves don't know much about business.
So it was a mistake to have who was there running the ministry then. Let us ask that.
I didn't have them there. They are not my leaders. It's Pattison had them there.
Okay. But they were elected by the people. So
no, they were not elected. No, the people who are running ministries and banks of Jamaica are not elected by the people. It's Pattison and prime ministers appoint them.
Appoint the finance minister.
Ministers and governors of banks.
Okay. So that excess liquidity that we speak about, what did we use to mop up that excess liquidity?
No Bank of Jamaica use print money or give out bonds and all kind of different instruments.
Treasury bill was that what? What was
yes,
treasury bill?
Yes, all those things.
What was treasury bill at the time?
You know or you don't know?
I'm not asking you.
I am asking you if you know or you don't know.
Yeah, man, it was up to 55% treasury bill, man.
Yeah, just go and explain and make your point, man.
Okay. So, as a result of that, we use a man who have let's say $100,000 and him put it down in a Bank of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Buying government papers. Government look for him and give him how much now? $550,000 for do what?
Yeah.
When permanent secretaries were out there fight to get $450,000 annually for gross pay.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you know, here we want to know why we get so popular.
All right, here I want to know. I'm glad for this first call from you. I want you to call me back early and we discuss.
To make my point, Jerry.
No, but I'll give you 4 minutes. Listen, I'll give you the same time like everybody else, you know. We have to share it, but that's why I want you to call me back. I'm inviting you to call me back.
Okay.
Next call, please. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. When we call you call
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Right.
3 quick topics: health, education, and sports. My experience and recently my friend experience, there's a spray, you see, that the Ministry of Health use in the public sector. When you do surgery, them spray it on you to take off the bandage when you're healing. You know, say, Dr. Ferguson has done a tremendous job in supplying the hospital, the public sector system. You know, say you have to pay a nurse $50 when you depend on the ward for that spray. And a fair one, you know, but she have it. I think my personal experience in recent times.
Which hospital? Which hospital?
Huh?
Which hospital?
KPH. You have to pay the nurse have it and a fair one of the government.
And you pay. Hold on. You paid her.
Yeah, man, it's when the doctor...
Yes or no? Yes or no? No long argument. Yes or no? You paid her.
Yeah, man, $50.
No long argument. No long argument. Because remember your campaign, you know, said no long argument.
Education.
Yes,
no,
quickly.
it's really... So stop staying behind the scene and because him had do tremendous work rebuilding the...
All right, next call. Since you're telling us not what to do, next call. Let's get... Don't come and tell us what.
My number won't come up till about... Maybe about 11, 12.
No, your number is no.
All right, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Jerry, I have 2 points to make, sir.
Quickly.
You start to talk about Asafa and government promising land.
Yeah.
And you talk about who do it. You didn't call the person. I need to know who do it, who promised Asafa land.
In 2004,
yeah,
after the Olympics, he was promised land. Who has control over land to promise Asafa land?
2004 was PJ Patterson.
Next point.
The other point now. You just ask a caller, what is the solution for all the problems that we have?
Not all. Just one. Not all. Can't do all.
Yeah, right. But I am suggesting to you that you form a guerrilla group and overthrow the government and you be the leader of the country.
Would you be one of the gorillas in the group?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you a male or a female gorilla?
I'm a male gorilla. My voice sound like a female.
No, man, me just pull your tail, man.
And I just refer to Cuba. 1959.
Yes.
And you see what Cuba is now?
Yeah.
More discipline, more everything. I'm ready. When you're ready, I'll get in touch with you.
Yes, and this is the way that guerrilla groups are organized, on the air and over telephone.
Free speech, brother.
No.
Free speech. You have a right to free speech.
No, you take off with some monkey. Next call. A monkey him take over. Yes, some text messages, please. Text messages, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, morning, Jerry.
Walk on.
Not bad, you know.
Fine.
I remember the whole Asafa issue.
Yeah.
You know what come to my mind?
Yeah.
You know, with the teachers, them.
You have on a radio there?
No, I wait for it, man.
No, I hear it.
Yeah.
This is foolishness. This is foolishness, you know. To have it on our radio. We're going to waste some time.
No, listen, man. I'm away from the radio.
I am hearing the radio and we're wasting time.
All right. You're hearing me clearly now.
We're wasting time.
All right. Cut out the waste time thing. I am saying this remind me of the teachers them that the deal them just made with the expectation to get land.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I only hope it doesn't go down like the whole Asafa issue.
Yeah.
You know, right, because I remember, I think it was Arthur Boland at the time in Trinidad when he won at the same Olympic and he went back home and he got land and he got house.
What did he won at Olympics?
Arthur Boland?
Yeah.
I think he had won some goal and that at the time influenced the leader.
Arthur Boland win gold?
I think it was a goal or something like that he won.
Anyway, but he got land.
Yes, but he got land and he got house.
Yeah, because I know say I go to Trinidad and them show me all the house and the land and thing where all Lara get and where everybody get.
Yes, and it influenced the Jamaican government to make promise.
Yeah.
You know, to Asafa, and I didn't know that it didn't fulfill until when you discussed it this morning because go ahead.
Are you surprised?
No, man, not at all. But, you know, I said only what the teachers, them one doesn't go like that, no.
Yeah.
You know, and they had a little point when we want to make. You see, with Fenton Ferguson, you know, going around, it is nothing strange or new to Jamaica. I am from Antigua. And I remember when the user fee was in place, I saw people who hill at the entrance can't go in to find the user fee money to pay. The hospital run down so much. My wife have baby up there during that time. And me want to urinate. And me have to groan at the hospital back. The toilet sink them mash up in the hospital. And to hear Azan coming now glorifying this gentleman.
All right, okay. All right, we're out of time.
Yeah, we catch up
10
with
a.m. headline news, straight.
Catch up with you, yeah.
BBC News with Eileen McHugh. The Hungarian Parliament is debating government plans to introduce new measures aimed at stopping more refugees and migrants arriving in the country. The proposals foresee tighter controls and new holding camps on the southern border. Hundreds of people who had been hoping to leave Hungary for Austria and Germany remain stranded on a train west of Budapest. The UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Antonio Guterres, has called on European countries to accept up to 200,000 refugees fleeing the fighting in Syria, Iraq and Afghanistan. Mr. Guterres said its response to the current crisis would be a defining moment. European Commission members are visiting the Greek island of Kos, where hundreds of migrants are arriving every day. Many have complained that in some cases it's taking weeks for them to receive the documents they need to leave the island. The Islamic State group in Syria has reportedly done more damage to the world-famous ruins of the city of Palmyra. The government's Antiquities Department says the militants have destroyed 3 ancient tombs that were built in the form of stone towers. Greenpeace has accused the Indian government of suppressing dissent after it cancelled a licence allowing the campaign organisation to receive foreign funds. The government has accused Greenpeace of violating rules governing overseas funding. In an effort to boost the fight against corruption, the Nigerian president has declared his assets. Muhammadu Buhari's spokesman said the president had less than $150,000 in the bank and owned 5 homes. His assets are far beyond what the average Nigerian owns, but far less than some other politicians. And a golden statue damaged in last month's bomb attack in the Thai capital Bangkok has been repaired and unveiled to the public in a special ceremony. The statue of the Hindu god Brahma was damaged in 12 places in the explosion. That's the latest. BBC News.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. We're going to start with some text messages, please. First one. Happy birthday to Gerald Thomas from Brayhead. Whoever got it locked in. Greetings from the whole entire family and friends. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Gerald Thomas. Next one. Jamaica a burn autopilot. The dollar over 118. Hospital rent and police commission already. We got that one yesterday. Same one. Next one. Jerry, what have you got against the dread? Leave him, make him give away him eye cool. I don't have anything against him. Him only give him giving away his horse, and then he's going to have to sit on his ribs or sit through his ribs. Next one. Jerry, some people go to school and swat and then chat pure foolishness. Big word, no? Not true. Next one. Jerry, until farming restore, we will all suffer. Next one. Jerry, tell the people that it's the PNP who promised us half a land. Don't make it look as if it's the JLP. What kind of idiocy is this? I make it look as if it's a JLP. Are you all there? Thank for the text message anyway. Next one. Let's get to the phone. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Welcome, sir.
Yes, Mr. Small. We have a serious problem, and I need Jamaica to rally around this problem.
Yeah.
What it is with the Registrar General.
Registrar General, yeah, RGB.
Yeah, man. Exactly. I am trying to get my certificate of live birth, and I'm being denied.
Certificate of what?
Certificate of live birth.
Oh, live birth for yourself?
Live birth, yes, man. Because what you're giving you is a registration. Let me give you the correct name they use. It is a birth registration form.
Yeah.
That is not a certificate of a live birth.
Yes, yes.
That is a birth certificate form.
Yeah.
What it is now, when your parents give birth or your mother give birth to you, you is her property.
Yeah.
The property of your mother. She informed the state because she become the informant.
Yeah.
She said, listen to me, this is my child, and I'm informing that I want my child to join your nation state corporation.
Yeah.
And give it. So if she is of lineage of any descendant, she can say, listen, I want that to attach to my child.
Yeah.
for my child to come into your corporation. But what they are doing, they are denying the people that right. They are treating it like you're abandoned your child at the hospital and your child become a ward of the state. And they're treating all Jamaican like a ward of the state. Hello?
No, so which one of the certificates you have got?
They give you a birth.
No, you, not me. Hello. Listen to me.
Sir.
Not me, you know. You. Which one you have?
Well, they trying to force one upon me. This birth registration.
All right, hold on a little.
Yes, man. Go ahead.
Have you ever received a birth certificate from your parents?
No, I received a birth registration form.
From who?
From my parents.
From your mother or your father?
My mother gave it to me.
All right, so now you have gone to the RGD to get what?
A certificate of my live birth.
Okay, and are they processing your application?
Well, they are denying to give it to me. They are withholding it, so I want to take them to the Supreme Court.
Hello, sir. Hold on a minute, please. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
For us to discuss this sensibly,
okay,
we have to exchange conversation between one another without going in.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
No. Not fair enough. You have to understand what I'm saying. Not fair enough.
Man. Go ahead.
So you have made an application to them for what?
No, I haven't made an application. What it is, the declaration that my mom...
Hold on a minute. You never went to the RGD recently?
Yes, man, I went there.
Hold on, all right, just yes, okay. What you went there for?
For the amendment on my...
All right. So when you went for that amendment, you never had to apply for the amendment?
No, what it is, because what happened? The declaration that at my birth. That
hold on, please don't carry me through the long story. I want to go step by step.
No, by step.
No, I am asking you something now. Listen carefully.
Yes.
When you went there, you didn't have to make an application for an amendment.
No.
You didn't have to write down anything on a form.
No, because they gave.
Hold on, no, don't tell me. I don't want to hear about the because. Simply, we want to go through this thing simply.
No, man, I'm working.
Most of the time, we complicate our own self, you know.
No, man, don't complicate.
I am telling you that most of the time we complicate our own self.
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
When you went there now,
yes,
you spoke to somebody over a counter in front of a desk?
Well, I speak to
just yes or no. Just yes or no. Did you speak to somebody over a counter behind a desk?
Yes.
Okay. Did that person ask you to write down any information?
No.
Did they write down any information when you were telling them?
No, I sent them a letter, a certified letter.
I'm not asking what you sent them, you know. I'm asking you when you went there. You didn't go there yourself?
Yes, man, I went there.
So don't tell me about what you sent in a letter. I'm asking about the day when you went there yourself.
Okay.
When you were talking to them, they didn't take down any information on paper that you were telling them?
Yes, man, they did.
Yes. So that information that they took down now, they're putting it through their office to notify their office what you want?
Yes, they put it through their office.
And when they say you must come back?
No, man, there's no coming back. They are not complying. So I have to sue now, and I want the Jamaican.
No, you're talking now. As usual, you're going to talk a whole lot of thing instead of us going through things step by step.
No, we're not going by step. You want me to say what you want to hear.
All right, hear what you know now. We're kind of gone over the time. So call back again and we can make some more. I am telling you that you're going to...
always do that, you know. You must not do that, you know.
Next call. Morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello? Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome, sir.
Security, man.
Talk up some more, please.
Yeah, man, I'm security, man.
Wagwan's a long time in here, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm to this early when you got the Olympic now, and 2008, Million Walker, I think her name is.
Million Walker, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're not even about she too tough again.
She decided to change from 400 meters hurdles to the sprint hurdles.
Okay.
But she didn't make enough progress in it to make the Jamaica team.
Okay.
And I don't know.
I don't let somebody company them give somebody athletes them sponsorship.
Come again? Come again?
Like only somebody company them give somebody athletes them sponsorship, you know.
I know.
If you know, it's like a SAFA, like it just oblige him.
Line.
Digital give the other athletes them sponsorship.
All of them?
Most of the other athletes them. Like Puma.
No, I'm asking if it's... No, hold on. Did you give all of them sponsorship?
Most of them, about 80% of them.
80%?
About that.
80% of them would be how many athletes?
80% of them is a small. If it's like 100 athletes, it will be 80. If it be like 10, it would be like 8 athletes.
No. 80% of the athletes would be what number?
I said if it's like 10 athletes,
Yeah.
8 of them would be 80%.
Right, but like how is a whole heap of athletes? About how many did you sell give sponsorship?
About 30 of them.
30, but that 30 out of the 40 I'd go, or the 52, that wouldn't be 80, that would about more 55. But I doubt if Digicel would give sponsorship to so many. It might give some benefits and some phone cards to all of them, but in terms of sponsorship, companies pick out people who them feel is worthy of them sponsorship, you know. They don't just give everybody.
That's the point I'm trying to make to you.
Yeah.
And if you're not into a thing what they call the game, you know, it's a small.
Yeah, them not going.
You're not recognized if you're not in the game, you know.
Yeah, you have to at least in the top half. Not true.
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm not like how him is a Christian man, he's not going to do well. He's very lucky still, you know.
Oh, you mean him not going to do well?
No, I mean I say him very lucky.
No, how you mean him not going to do well through him as a Christian?
No, you know the sponsorship thing, you know the private organization of Jamaica.
Now how
they're not going to recognize you if you're not into them corner, you know.
Now how the Christian thing come in?
No, what the point I'm trying to make to you, you know. The private sector organization of Jamaica is a secret society organization.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's clear, Mr.
Oh.
That's how it is, Mr. Smart. If you're not into that, you know.
Oh.
So whoever it is into that, they will always shining.
Okay, so whoever shines is in that devil thing then?
Yeah, for real, Mr. Smart.
So Bolt in that devil thing?
Yeah. Clear from what I hear.
Oh, okay, I accept that. But thank you very much, yeah?
Well, you go check it out anyway still.
I do have any way to check the devil. I do have his number. But I don't say what you're saying is foolishness, but I can't swallow it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning. Hello?
Jerry.
Wagwan.
When that man is talking about live birth and everything, that's not foolishness the man attack.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to find out if it's foolish, but I wouldn't say it's foolishness, but I'm trying to...
Foolishness because the register general don't give that birth, don't give that.
You know a lot about it.
I know something about it.
Yeah.
It's only a mother who give a birth at the hospital.
Yeah.
Could quarrel about that if a child, if you have any problem with a child or something in the hospital.
No, we could call the RGD and find out some more about it.
Don't give that with the man.
Hold on, my little producer. See if we can call the RGD, Registrar General Department, and see if we can find out some more about this.
You get a birth certificate from the RGD. You don't get a live birth certificate from the jersey. So when I come with a bag of rubbish, you come like you might take some high drinks.
No, but you're talking the same thing over and over. You're talking the same thing over and over.
What are the person over here, man, ask the RGD for your live birth? Eh?
Yours was a live birth?
Of course. All of us is a live birth because we're still alive.
Oh.
Eh? That's a part of foolishness to man talk about, man. Yeah.
So what you have? What kind of certificate you have? Is there? It's gone. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Yes, may I have one?
Yes, sir, Virgin.
Fine, thank you.
Why do man take the whole land get the Chinese people them, so not left to get the athlete?
Me I tell you, them a give all Marcus Garvey birthplace.
Yeah, man. It's grace, man.
That mean now, instead of we preserve both birthplace, look how more them give it too.
Yes, man.
So instead of the athlete get land, them out take a land from them.
Yeah, man.
I am not no prophet of doom, you know, but really and truly it's a disgrace.
A disgrace, yes.
But we don't hear the other side of the story yet. I could try to see.
Yeah, but you see, you know which master them are serving. You know. And the Chinese people, them are worship, you know.
Not Chinese people, man. The Chinese nationals are the nation of China.
Yeah, man. And them are, but you see, if them think that the flag will fly over your side, man, them are, you know.
What about this woman who get fired in America because she refused to
want
to register the gay marriage.
She's the greatest lady woman in the world.
No, then, and you know that they're going to try bring it into Jamaica.
Well, like that, them for coming in, I burn down the place.
Burn down the place? So you going to burn down your own place because people coming with something?
No, burn down them and for them place.
Where? America or England or Europe or where?
No, man, right. Anybody come try to write us, I forgot run away, man.
No, burn down their place where?
No, figurative speaking.
Oh, you have to explain that.
Figurative.
Because a little while a man talks so if we organize guerrilla warfare on the radio and on telephone. I beat him, I try to beat you up.
That is madness. But that girl, me like how she take a stand, you know?
Which one?
One in America.
Yeah, no, but you like how she take a stand. What will happen when they bring it to Jamaica?
Well,
because this government party here, them is the advocate of it, you know.
Yeah, but you see, the government is not.
And they are likely to be in authority for the next 4 or 5 terms. So that going to embolden them. So what going to happen?
Let me tell you what happen now. You see, even though them going to be the party in power, I am sure that there are a lot of us here who will stand by the principles and will not bow to them. A lot of us going to like what the girl in America do.
So maybe that will bring the true liberation of Jamaica.
No, we're talking the same language, my brother.
Well, all right. Well, thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Love you.
Morning, welcome. Straight up.
Yes, hello?
Welcome.
Yeah, man, we don't have to burden. We just put law in place. What I am saying to you,
yes, sir.
We need, well, I'm just explaining about the live birth. Every child needs to have a live birth certificate to show.
Yeah.
What the RGB is misleading the people of Jamaica because they are uneducated. A lot of them are lack knowledge. So when I speak, a lot of people don't use to these knowledge, so it feels new to them.
That is why you have. Hello.
Something is new to them. It
hello.
Fully explain.
Hello. That is why you are supposed to simplify your language, cut your long sentence to some short sentence, listen and to other people and make other people listen to you, and little by little. Would you allow me? Would you allow me?
You are asking me something differently from what happened, and you want the answer for what you ask. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yes, so I have to explain it in the manner that it happened. What is happening here? I realize that the live certificate is not present, and what's supposed to be on the live certificate is not there. So we send a letter to them, informing them what needs to be on the certificate. So it's not like you go there asking or requesting the form that they give you there. So when we send it here, go to the legal department. So the legal department need to look at it now. But she says she's not fully understand of it because the law is under the Registration of Birth and Death Act. And under that act, the informant need to send a declaration informing them of the child and the presence of the child.
Hello. So therefore, it's not you supposed to be requesting it, but the informant, which is your mother.
Exactly, and she's the one doing it.
And you see how you take it long. Exactly. Hold on, you allow me to talk, man. So you see how it take long for you explain that is not you supposed to go there and request it, but your mother. So you see you go right around the world before we come back.
But she gives me the power of authority to do so.
No, power of attorney, not power of authority. Power of attorney.
Power of attorney, well it is.
Alright, little by little we get a little clearer. Call again soon, hear sir?
You don't even let me explain to the people.
No man, you do a great job a while ago. We reached much further a while ago. Don't be downhearted. Call again soon. Thank you very much. Next one again. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Morning, sir.
What on, sir?
Well, I'm going to the service to get me know then give what my RGD.
Yeah.
And it's birth certificate, death certificate, and marriage certificate.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I don't know. If you're alive, you still have a birth certificate. If you're dead, you must register it. Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know where you're going from. Anyway, what me really, I would like you better maybe next week you get somebody from a representative from the NWC, National Water Commission.
Yeah.
To ask him what is the criteria they give a customer a bill where they are not meter.
Yeah.
You know, or they charge a flat rate.
Yeah.
Because it has been banded about flat rate, so I want to know how much they charge and how they measure it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want
flat rate no measure.
Huh?
Flat rate no measure.
But I don't know what is a flat rate.
No, flat rate means it don't measure.
No, but all right. So for instance, you have a household occupied by 10 people. I have somebody live alone. How you go about that?
But I'm telling you something simple. That flat rate means that it is not measured. Simple as that, it is not measured. It's a flat rate.
It's a flat rate?
Yeah.
Okay. So then can just use anything and just say a flat rate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing I just want to inform the people that they have up until September the 30th, who are not registered to go and register the electoral office.
To vote.
Yes, right. That's
to vote this year.
Right, this year.
Yeah. Now, I hear that if you register a certain kind of way, you're not going to be able to vote till next year, November.
Uh-huh.
But I don't understand that part.
No, I don't understand because, our electoral office was saying that they have up until September the 30th to go and register who are not on the voters list, so I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much, yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Hello, morning, Mr. Small.
Go on, man.
Yeah, Mr. Small, risk and stress, you see?
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of stress being transferred to the Jamaican people, both externally and internally.
Yes.
Yeah, the Minister of Education said parents must give their children drinking water to carry to school.
Yeah.
But the doctor said you must drink at least 8 glasses of water every day.
Yes.
That means it's a reasonable sized bottle each child would have to carry every day to school.
At least a 3-glass bottle.
Yeah, at least a 3-glass.
So that you drink a 2 glass before you come to school. You drink a 3 glass after you go home, that's 5. So at school you're going to need a 3 to make the 8.
Right. So that's going to create more stress on the finances of the parents. More stress on the public transportation with this whole heap of water carrying, right?
No, but a 3-glass container is much smaller than a 2-liter bottle, you know. It's like a 1 liter.
It's like $100 bottle of water, Mr. Small.
No, me not name the money because they will take a toothpaste size water and sell it for $100 too. I'm saying it's like a 1 liter size, we'll give maybe a 3 glass.
Yeah, all right, but Mr. Small.
Yeah.
With the stress that's going to build up with this drought thing, you see?
Yes.
With the heat and the combustion and the antagonistic movement.
Yes.
Parents should ensure that they're more familiar with the PTA.
Yes, of course.
Now is there a opportunity
hold
to the Parent Teachers Association?
Yeah. Participate in the activity of the school as a parent by being a part of the Parent Teachers Association.
Yeah, and it will help us to share the stress better.
Yes, sir.
Because what they're trying to do is to stress out the young one amongst us and frustrate the elders. Hello?
Yes, I hear.
Because if you notice, the Chinese army, they are redundant in 300,000 of their well-trained soldiers.
Their own people, yes.
And when they give them those redundancy check, there's an immigration policy that is signed between countries like Jamaica and China.
Yeah.
Where a Chinaman can just come out of his bed and take a plane and come to Jamaica.
So those who live in the army over there are likely to end up in Jamaica, just like how some of the Chinese engineering companies, some of them people are sold there.
Yeah, and then they will come with those US currency and euros and buy out the land.
Yes. All right, we have to gear up. Yes.
Protect it too.
Yes, sir. We have to gear up. We're not going to be down. Gear up. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning. Next one. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Give me some text message, please. Next text message. What happened to the land promised to the reggae boys in 1998? You know, I'm not sure. I don't know. Next one. Jamaica. Some Jamaicans are in a state of denial. They make politicians get health care abroad off of taxpayers' money. They are shameless. These politicians are shameless. They have no shame. Don't try to shame them. They are shameless. It's not no shame old lady. The Prime Minister is not no shame old lady. Next one. Mr. White is a decent man. He was polite, courteous. He listened and didn't insult and ridicule people. He showed class way above you who have no class. Well, I'm going to give him phone number. And you can go call him at daytime and make him sue you. And you and him can get palsy-walsy. I'm going to get a number for the year. Call me and make me give him number for the year. Next one. Morning, Jerry. Look like Bet get a good salary to not see the PNP doing nothing wrong at no time. Coming from Howard, yes. Next one. All you want to see is the PNP stay in power. You are quietly campaigning for the PNP. This is another idiot. Another idiot. Thank you very much for your text message. Next one. Jerry, is only blood and fire can change these things. Which one you want? You are saying it's only blood and fire. You say which one you want. That's what you must do. Let's get back to the phone. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yes, Jerry.
What go on, sir?
Yeah, man. Hello?
Yes, man. Go ahead, man.
Yes, man. Tell me, I listened to your program last night with the man at the university there.
The principal. Yeah.
Good talk.
Yeah.
But I guess some of it, some little things, you know, like you and all of us have to check up on what we say sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When the man was talking and sometimes when the man said something and, you know, like you overthought the man didn't say, hold on, like how you say to people, you know. The man was very courteous, you know. Hello?
What are you saying hello for? You not start talking where you say hello?
Yes, but the man was...
Every minute you go and say hello?
No, but the man was very courteous, you know, like when somebody talking to you and say, hold on, man, you give me a chance. And the man was so courteous to you while you were talking to him. But it was very interesting conversation, though. A point that was brought out there.
Don't vote for me, vote for him.
Is that right? A part that was... You said that some robbery went on there. And you say that the students should have known better to go in early or something like that. You remember?
Yes.
So what? So if a student stay out 10 o'clock, does the criminal has the right to trouble them because they stay out 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock?
This is a kind of idiot question.
No, not idiot question, because you said the picnic shouldn't go in earlier.
I didn't say anything about picnic.
Yeah, the students, and that will cause the problem. But I'm saying whether they go in 12 or 2 or 3, give anybody any right.
Well, you can go and lay yourself careless and you go and see yourself wake up pregnant and don't know what happened.
You hear you?
Yes.
You can't get pregnant, man. I'm a woman. You're a woman. Because why use that word?
Because you want students to lay themselves careless and not take care of themselves. So you can go and lay yourself pregnant, careless.
But if they are out there, 10 o'clock, just because they are out at 10 o'clock, the people have a right to rob them.
You go and lay yourself pregnant. You go and lay yourself careless.
You can't say that, man.
Yes. Hold on. Let's go for a break. Let's go for a break.
But Jerry.
Yeah.
That woman from in the United States refused to sign that gay thing.
Yeah.
They sent her to prison.
I know.
And Willie was saying that the professor where you was talking to yesterday.
Yeah.
What is his name? Could you please repeat his name?
Professor Archie McDonald.
Yeah. He speaks better than you.
Yeah.
But Willie, no must expect a professor to speak better than you.
No must.
Eh?
Yeah.
So kind of foolish question, Willie, I ask you.
Well, you can expect
a man who well trained who is a professor must speak better than you.
Yeah, because
he's not a professor.
Because him well trained. And you know. You better trained than Willie. Are you house trained?
I'm not going to that, Jerry.
I say if you are house trained.
Come again.
Are you house trained?
House trained?
House trained, yes.
I don't understand that.
No, when you have a little puppy and little cat coming up, you know. You have to house train them.
Oh,
by a certain age. If you don't house train them by a certain age, they can't stay in the house because they will do it anything anywhere.
Yeah, I understand.
Are you house trained?
No, sir.
So you will wee anywhere?
I'm not a pet or animal, Jerry. I'm a human being.
Oh, yes.
Little more.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, respect.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yes, Mr. Small. Good morning.
Welcome, sir.
You baiting you go over there?
Do what?
Baiting you go over there?
Yes, when you went baiting.
Never baiting you go over there,
yes,
man.
I went baiting and you went baiting.
Me that one never, if a doctor you go.
Doctor?
Hmm.
Where you went to?
You got change your sex.
Where? No, but you went to...
I know some come to talk, you make me talk.
No, I went to the doctor and you went... you hear what I'm saying.
All right.
I went to the doctor and you went to the vet.
Yeah. All right. Like how election come up.
Yeah.
What you do?
What I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Election have nothing to do with me.
But you have something to do with it though.
Look here, you're chasing your tail, man. You're running around in circles chasing your tail.
No, what is no? That's small.
Yes, sir.
You see, I just, you see, when me just there and them thought they come to me and I say, let me really call and find out.
Yes.
So you have one.
Yeah.
And I say, boy, like, oh, election are coming now.
Yeah.
I wonder if you have your party ready.
Oh.
You know, so which party you join with.
Yes.
You know, so that so me say me I'll ask you.
Oh, so I am back from Beijing, but you are still baiting.
Yeah, man, you know, some year, you talk about your between about the one brother we go take him, we go get food, you know. That
for go get what?
You see, sometimes me not like talk like you, you know, cause me talk like you. You know, go like it and you cut me off. So you alone to talk so.
And for go get what?
You go get food in.
From who?
From your bedroom.
Yes.
You just hear you tell a man to call your bedroom and to go get some food.
Yeah, because him say him like how my brethren talk more than me.
Yeah. Then me ask him, me call him what you ask him if him have more, if when the animals part of you, if people used to say him have more manners than you.
Yes.
But him feel we say yes.
Oh, so you never get to bait him then?
No, you more and bait. But here this now, and a bait really, you know, investigative, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so me like investigate, you know, just like what you tell people to check it out, but me not Google to check out nothing, so me like check it out from here, from you. You know, so that's why
look here.
You make me have to talk, you know?
Yes, because you don't have any Google, but you are a poodle, so check out the vet. Thank you very much. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. I'm going to read a few text messages. Jerry morning, the land can't reach to us offer. It have to share with the big boys, but it will change someday. Which big boy? Which boy bigger than us offer? Next one. Sorry. Jerry, Fenton Ferguson himself not getting any good care. I can see it in them eyes. Worthless people and politicians them. Next one. So how you can get a death certificate? That's a question for the RGD. Next one. Greetings, Bongo, and to all Straight Up listeners. I'm not able to call. I'm busy getting the youth in school. Or busy getting the youth in school. Thank you very much. Next one. Jerry, at the hospital, it is stated on a certificate that the mother has given birth to a live birth. At the RGD, the registration is recorded. That sounds sensible to me. Next one. Wilson right this time, Jerry. Him sound like a madman. Both life certificate. That's the other person. Dead with laugh. Howard. Next one. Jerry, what a way Wilson him a participate. Yeah, man, him a participate, man, Wilson. I think him easy. Let's get back to the phone. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Yes, welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Hi, Jerry. Morning.
Morning.
Alright. First time calling the program.
Thank you very much.
But I really enjoy listening to everything.
Thank you.
Come on. Tell me something.
Yeah.
Have you ever been inside of one of them locked up in the corporate here or the hunt the office here anywhere?
Yes, sir.
You tell me something now. You know, slavery still exists.
You know what?
Slavery still exists inside of them locked up.
Yeah, it reminds me of the same dungeons.
Jesus Christ, man. It's a disgrace, man. You know what I really like to do?
Yeah.
I really like to lock up the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
The opposition leader. The Minister of Security and the Minister of Justice. And their counterpart. You know what I them tell them a week.
A week.
And see if they would change anything.
See if they would do what?
If they would do anything to make it change.
Yeah. No, sometimes in conversation it's useful to speculate about these things. But you know that it's just a figurative thing just to exercise your mind. But let us get Let us put it a little more seriously.
But people can't. You think, Jerry, if you lock up, if you take up them youth off of the street,
yeah,
and lock them up in that place, them going to come out any better person or worse.
They don't expect them to come out any better. They couldn't care less whether they come out better or not.
That's right. So what do you think we can do to change all of them things? Because this is disgraceful. I keep going out of place the other day, sitting inside of the place. And Jesus Christ, 16 people can hold that.
Now, the first time that I was locked up, I was framed by the government.
Yeah.
Framed by the government intending to put me in prison. Now, the very fact that your government can frame you to put you in prison,
right,
and send and go and buy a quantity of ganja and carry me to court and charge me with it and arguing in front of the judge that I had this ganja, knowing that is a lie. You know that they have no intention for people who they lock up to come out better. So this is the whole basis of the system, what it built upon. So don't expect, they have no intention for anybody to come out better. So don't waste your time speculating about that. And you say how we can change it.
Yeah, how do you think we can change it?
We can, no, hold on, please, hold on. Hello, hold on, please, the time is short. Now, how we can change it is by doing like what other people have done. Other people in other nations have changed their country from a disgrace like what Jamaica is now into much better situations. Okay. But what they have to do first thing is to start earn a living for yourself, because if you don't earn a living, you're not going to be able to talk. You're not going to have no time. You're not going to have no time for reason with the next person. So you have to make sure so you're earning a living. You get together with other people who are serious, and who earn a living, who can have a time, even a half hour or 1 hour in the evening for reason. You get to reason things, and you get to find some solutions from other people who have been successful. You bond together with people. You teach your children these things, and you gradually knit together over a period of time. It's going to take some years, but it must be done. And you get to find how to detect treachery. You have to study how to detect treachery amongst you, because people are going to come in amongst your conversation who are treacherous and who going to carry information. So these little practices, you have to start practice these things. You're going to get as disciplined as the Jamaican athletes, and you're going to get as outstanding in your thinking and your action as these Jamaican athletes.
Alright, man. I really go have to need to do something about it, because the condition can't continue.
No, we will. Let us leave behind can't continue. We're done with that already. We will do this thing. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, good, man.
Let's go for a break, please. Straight up. We're going for a break. Straight up. Break.
Morning.
Welcome.
Hello, morning.
Welcome. Welcome. You're listening to the radio or you're talking to somebody? Are you listening to the radio or you're talking to somebody there?
No, I'm not talking to anybody here.
Yeah, I heard you're talking to somebody there.
Okay, I'm online now.
Long time.
Alright. Listen to your program for a while now, right?
Yeah.
And I get to understand this getting together with other people that you always mention. I always wonder why you always say it, but now I realize the small party that you get together with and talking these conscious thoughts about overthrowing governments and...
The small party. Tell me about the small party.
Like small groups of people, your friends.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So when you get together with these few people now and you discuss ideas of how life's supposed to be and how you get around to overthrowing governments and all of something there.
Yeah.
I really find it interesting. I've been listening to your program from last year about this time.
You did say so.
And I find your program very, very, it's entertaining but it's edifying at the same time. And you see this getting together with small groups of people, that's something I'm really going to try out.
But all the overthrowing coming now, I don't know.
No, because in talking to people and getting together,
yeah,
and having people being on the same part,
yeah,
and the same mindset as you,
yeah,
you're going to find out that changes must come.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And with that change now, you're going to find out that people not going to be bamboozled by politicians anymore.
Yeah.
You understand me? And there ends the change. Because after them realize most of the people and wise up to all of the stupidity over the years.
Yeah.
them are going to come to them senses and say, no, we can't treat the Jamaican public anymore like this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So we are going to hold them accountable. Moving forward, we are going to hold them accountable to them word and them actions. So if an MP, say for instance, you have a Peter Phillips in that year for 40 million years and nothing not done, we can't really elect him anymore. We're going to find somebody else. And until we find a suitable person, we're going to continue elect other persons. We're not going to continue the same people all over again. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that small groups, me start tell you start tell somebody else, and the group will get larger and larger, because you know 10 people, me know 20, and somebody else know 45, and so the group will get larger. It's not really say an overthrow, but it's an enlightenment of the public and the mass.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Because me guarantee you, say everybody in Kingston knows somebody in every parish in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And it's 14 parishes. So if you have 14 parishes in Jamaica, all of we know 5 people. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And 5 people know 5 more people. So the thing kind of, it would have grown. We're not about to say it's an overthrow of government to the point of say we'll get radical and overthrow government. That's not the point. But the thinking are going to get different.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And when we get different in the thinking now, then you're going to have a difference in how politicians treat people in their own country.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So we're going to give somebody else a thought now. So.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
So when people getting together this way and testing one another if them can trust one another and so on, the PNP going to stay and they're not going to hear about it, and the JLP going to stay and not hear about it, and they're not going to send in nobody into the group.
No, man, hold on. You will have people from time to time who will come for overthrow the thing.
Yes, so can infiltrate the group.
Malcolm X was killed by his own.
By his own?
Yeah.
No, not by his own.
Well, it was perceived by his own.
Not by his own. By his own kind, but not by his own.
Well, so are the same.
No, like own kind and own is not the same thing.
All right. I'll take a word for that.
Yes.
So you understand the point to me, I mean?
Yes, but I only am pointing out to you that the PNP is going to try and infiltrate everything. They try and infiltrate the Parent Teachers Association. If you form a football club, they're infiltrating it. They want to take it over. If you build a toilet, they're going to want to take over the toilet. Also the JLP, but the PNP is more skillful in infiltrating anything we form. But that is not to discourage you. You just be aware that they are all of them going to try and infiltrate anything. If you have a music studio, they're going to try and infiltrate the music studio. And they're going to try take credit for any success you make. If you come first on the 100 meters, they're going to try claim say it's through them. And if your record send $1 million, they're going to try claim say it's through them. But you have no fear. It must be done.
It must be done.
Thank you very much. Next
all right.
one. Morning, welcome straight up.
Jerry.
Sir.
We must remind Jamaicans, both in Jamaica and overseas.
Yeah.
By that Jamaica is a democratic country.
Yeah.
And we elect by the ballot and not by the gun. You understand?
Go ahead.
We are not a revolution country. We are a democratic country. So people coming with this and with that, but be careful.
So Paul Bogle is a worthless fellow then?
Yeah, and another thing, Jerry.
I said if Paul Bogle is a worthless fellow.
I'm not going to Paul Bogle.
Next call.
All right.
Good morning and welcome to Street.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Why always I use them waste man there and have people credit?
I just said next call because I'm wasting and you're still at
No man, him call about 10 times from morning.
So you're going to spend your time talking about him?
Listen what you saying?
Yeah.
I know you not tell the public whoever win the election, you know.
I am not obliged to tell the public who win the election.
No, but see, I'm not going to obliged to tell them who not run it good from who you feel I run it right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Same like that.
You need to tell the people them say.
You're going to tell me what I need to do?
No, me only ask, alright, me ask them.
Yeah.
Say, if I tell the people them say, we don't, them are going to vote and there's no better than can see. You understand?
Without them,
you don't give that man a chance to see when he can do.
Which man? Which man? Don't give which man a chance. Don't give which man a chance.
Eh?
Don't give which. You don't give Andrew a chance to see what him can do.
Yeah.
Then him never get a chance to show you what him can do.
Nah, man. Couple months and a chance to swear can do, man. People have it for 18 years, man.
Hold on.
Brush them
Hold
them back there again.
Who did limit him to couple months? Who limit him to couple months?
Now I'm limiting himself by call it.
Do you talk about you limit him to couple months? What do you mean? Is him limit himself?
No, but call it, you know. When them call it, the people them when one live in a suffering, all of them call it, them no want to go that through them love chat. Them want live in a separation, that's why them never vote in.
Yeah, listen now, you're confused. You mix up all the thing. Did he only have a few months or did he have a year and a half?
A year and a half.
And who forced him to run an election in a couple months? Who forced him?
The same people them vote him and say call it.
Oh, so he's able to be forced by foolish people easily. He's easily forced by foolish people then?
Because listen
yes or no?
Listen the man want to show them say him interested to help them.
You're confused, man. Him confuse you.
Alright.
Yes, I'm confused.
Well, listen
Yeah.
Without him, there is nowhere we'll go in, yeah?
Yes, he's your Christ. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Next call.
Yeah, man, mother.
Next one. Completely turning an idiot. One fool makes many. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yeah, Mr. Small.
Welcome.
The world in a serious crisis, you know. If we as a people don't nationalize, that's what I'm trying to tell them about them birth certificate. They need to nationalize themselves because your birth certificate is supposed to have your lineage, where you're coming from on it. It needs to identify you because what it is, Jamaica, and what is happening globally, foreigners who start to come in and take over our space and we have nowhere to go. And if we don't nationalize, because when you do a match test, you don't get an English certificate. So when you have a live birth, you need a live birth certificate, not a birth registration form, a live birth certificate. And that's what we need to educate our people about.
Yeah.
To know themselves. Because if we don't know self and not in knowledge and talk about weaponry, law change all things. Because once you have law in your space and then encourage upon it, international law, it is not stupid.
All right, hold on. Hold on a little. Little by little you are getting less confused. That's good. Yes, that's good. Next call. But he's getting less confused and it's good and him don't like when I tell him that. You don't glad to know that you're getting less confused and you are getting clearer and clearer. You should be glad to know that. Next call. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. I was listening a couple weeks I was listening to the program one morning and Garnet was on the program.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Apparently you had asked him, I don't know if you had asked him why he was supposed to say something that Mr. Greenspan and the most honorable Lambert Brown was talking on the program.
Yes.
But he was just explaining himself that well, and then when you were asking certain questions, he mentioned that if people want to know things, they must ask them questions. They must go ask them questions themselves.
Yeah.
I know he might no messenger for nobody.
Yeah.
And then a couple evenings ago, I heard most honorable Lambert calling for resignation of some people.
Yeah.
And then I was wondering how he's calling for resignation and he's still on the board of the National Housing Trust.
Yeah.
He should never be still on that board, you know.
Yeah.
He was one of those who used taxpayers' money to purchase a property that is sitting there costing the country more money, and that the new board chairman is now putting it up for sale.
Yeah.
And Percival Latouche is up in arms about it, breaks about the whole situation.
Yeah.
So what I would suggest to him that him and Mr. Latouche should take over the property and develop it himself. That was their idea.
All right, hear this now. Some people believe that it is best for them and their friends to be in control of the society. Yeah, they believe that, so they will do anything that it takes for them to remain in control and for them to stay in control generation after generation after generation. So that is why Peter Philip's son believed that when his father retired, him and his generation, it is best for them to continue, and then his children come on and control the society while our children look up to them. Some people believe them way there. And you have people in the Labour Party have the same kind of belief too.
True. That is true.
Well, thank you very much, here, sir.
Okay.
We're just about time to go for the 11 a.m. headline news. Straight up. Let's go.
Route for the people smugglers. So can a relatively impoverished, landlocked Balkan state like Macedonia be doing more to counter the trafficking whilst ensuring that refugees fleeing conflict are properly treated?
Our capacities are not matching for the number of migrants coming into Macedonia. In addition to that, we have not enjoyed any of the EU support that member states have benefited from. We're going to need more space, more resources, and definitely more means to control the border.
That's Nicola Popovsky on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Julie Candler with the BBC News. Hundreds of refugees and migrants have broken through police lines in Hungary on the day Parliament approved plans that the government said would bring the situation under control. Some have started walking to the Austrian border. At Keleti station in Budapest, far-right militants clashed with migrants, as Ben Brown reports.
Some Hungarian right-wing extremists came and started throwing firecrackers into what is a makeshift refugee camp here at this railway station. There were two loud explosions. A lot of the refugees, understandably, were very frightened. And some of the men then started chasing the far-right extremists who were skinheads. And there were clashes, plastic bottles were thrown, riot police were called in, and they tried to separate the two groups.
The measures approved by the Parliament include tighter border controls and penalties for those entering the country illegally. Here's our Central Europe correspondent Nick Thorpe.
In a stormy parliamentary session, Justice Minister Laszlo Trocani read out the text of the Schengen Agreement, according to which asylum seekers should be registered and remain in the country where they first enter the EU. Opposition Deputy Timea Sobo called proposals to increase police powers to handle the crisis inhumane and vile.
Serbia has appealed for EU aid, saying it's concerned that the number of migrants on its territory will increase substantially if Hungary closes the frontier. The Czech Prime Minister said a fast and joint reaction was needed along the lines Hungary was planning. Bohuslav Sobotka was speaking after a meeting of 4 Eastern EU countries that have opposed German plans for a binding quota system for the relocation of refugees within the EU. Britain, which opposes quotas, said it would take in more Syrian refugees from camps on the Syrian border. The Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy promised help for asylum seekers.
Europe cannot in any way refuse to grant asylum to those persons who have a right to it under international law. That forms part of our identity as Europeans, the defense of freedom. We need to welcome people. We need to protect people who are persecuted in their countries, and we believe that this is a moral duty of every single person in Europe.
The United Arab Emirates says 22 of its soldiers deployed in Yemen have been killed. Emirati troops are part of an Arab coalition that's supporting the Yemeni government in its war against Shia Houthi rebels. King Salman of Saudi Arabia is meeting President Obama on his first trip to the United States since assuming the throne in January. Correspondents say the Saudi king will seek assurances from Washington that the recent deal over Iran's nuclear program won't imperil Gulf states.
Welcome back to Straight Up into the third hour of the program. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Today is Friday, the 4th of September. Next text message. Jerry, I'm going to call the Broadcasting Commission about you disrespecting some of the callers and you don't care what you say or do. That's why you're telling me. If you're going to do it, why are you telling me you're going to do it? Next one. Jerry, Porsche come out of hibernation, jumping and shouting off recitation like pantomime. Clueless and embarrassing. Next one. I was listening Muta yesterday and heard that a man impersonated police for 10 years and arresting people. The police, for instance. Arresting all police. Yes, I heard him talking about it. Went to the district prison of Spanish Town and saw an inmate there who was impersonating police and armed by police and touring with police for 10 years. Next one. Jerry, and it's not the first time I get sentenced for that. Jerry, Jamaicans will not have a better way of living until they learn to be disciplined. Yes, that's true. Those Jamaicans who will learn a better way of discipline are already having a better standard of living. And so as more and more people learn a better way of discipline, so their standard of living will improve. It's a constant thing going on. Start already. Next one. All an overthrow of the government is going to lead to is war and possible repression of free speech coming from VJ in Kingston. Nobody make people beat you about overthrow, man. Nobody make people beat you about overthrow. Babylon will be removed. Babylon will be removed. Nobody make people beat you about overthrow. Next one. Jerry, in the town of Spalding, every supermarket or wholesale is run by Chinese. What happened to we Jamaicans? Slavery returning? When you say Chinese, what do you mean? Chinese Jamaican or Chinese national? Because from before you born Chinese in every town in Jamaica. So you must make a difference between Chinese national and the Chinese Jamaican. And don't confuse yourself. Don't confuse yourself. Is it the Chinese national you're talking about or the Chinese Jamaican? Let's get back to the phone. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Jerry.
Welcome. Little louder, please.
Yes.
Yeah,
so if them sit down now, all them are about is politician and MP, the Chinese see a need for provide a service. And them now worry about politician, they provide a service and them try to make our economy grow, you know, for them economy. So if you don't do it, somebody I go come step in and do it, you know. And that I hold me back too. We sit down and wait for somebody to do something. And then we complain, say, them take over everything. I know them take over, you allow them to take over, right?
Well, what you call about?
About the Jerry, the thing when I like with the police, they get locked up. Come in regard. Yeah, beat them head. I will beat them in them head until it's well, and just like Mario Dean, the Mario Dean style. And now our next one, where them say them pick up 3 youth in a Denham town where them claim to kill the police Barrett. And all of a sudden, and we not hear it when it happen, you know, just later on you hear say the next one gets beat and dead too. I never hear that every day a man get locked up. You never hear some man that get beat up and killed in a prison by other inmates in a jail.
Is it first you're hearing that?
No, not by other inmates. What I'm saying is that a standard thing where every day you hear some man get beat up and head bust up and then dead because another inmate a beat them up. Inmate not go and beat up other inmate.
A joke you make.
Like that.
A joke you make.
Not to death. They not beat them to death like that.
A joke you make, man.
But what I'm saying, so why we sit around and nobody say nothing, and all of a sudden you got people scream out and nobody now protect the innocent. We trump up charge on these guys and kill them. So later on you can say, oh, the person who do it not more, you know, and God and I come and the police continue business as usual. Getting killed for no reason.
All right, you are one of a number of people who are very concerned. There are some other concerned people like you, right? Right?
Yeah, obviously, yes.
All right, what are you prepared to do along with other concerned people?
We prepared to go and change the government because the government themselves, like them turn their blind eye to it.
Are you going to change the hold on. You're going to change the government from what to what?
You can change this government and put them in a people-represented government that represent people and that represent parties.
All right, so how are you going to get... Okay, hold on. You know, it's a discussion you want or what? You're going to change this government and how are you going to get together our next government?
We get together with the people and start putting some independent people in the parliament.
All right, that's great. Okay.
One by one.
All right, that is a way to go. I agree. No, we don't have no more time. We're out of time. We're out of time. Sorry about it. We'll call again. And we move from there. We don't go back to square one next time. We move from where you reached there now. Next call. Right. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, Jerry.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, man. And I missed it for the last couple of minutes, I'm just come back. But before, earlier on my program, the youth, well, I said, when I teach them, teach them completely. When I say compliment, when I say God compliment you, you tell them that the C-O-M-P-L-E and not the C-O-M-P-L-I.
Yeah, yeah. So, sometimes we have the time to spell it out, and another time we don't have the time to spell it out.
And the brother what it call about the when I say monarchy make England strong and all that.
Yeah.
I want to know that beside him the slavery in the colonies.
Talk up your voice. Lift your voice. Lift your voice.
The concept of the Bank of England, the concept of national debt.
Yeah.
At that make them really go through the industrial revolution because so they get money.
Yeah.
When they borrow from the people, let the people lend them money and then grandparents and grandparents pay back the debt.
Yes.
So the country they get strong.
Yeah.
And the Bank of England start now about 1700, 1690 something I think.
Yeah. So you realize that him being kind of studying and familiarizing himself, but him don't really completely grapple with the ideas fully yet.
Yeah, it look like another jump from place to place.
Yeah.
But like him switch from monarchy to the United States.
Yes.
I couldn't understand that one there.
No.
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much for the assistance here, sir. Thanks for the assistance. Right. True.
I would love the variety with that anyway.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
That's the spice up.
You know, I'm telling tomorrow, I know if the man would call about some breadfruit business.
About some what?
To secure AIDS and them something. I wonder if we get the number for the man. Or if we can ask the man to call back and give him number. But I'd like to get in touch with him.
Alright, I'm supposed to be here in there now.
Diabetes and all kind of stuff.
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you very much, sir. Next one, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Welcome, Straight Up. Hello? Go ahead, please. Next one. Yes, 16, 17 minutes after 11. Let's get the next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
Wagwan.
Why, plenty things. You know what I would like find out?
Yeah, talk up a little louder.
No, I would like find out?
Yeah.
How much consultant the government have?
Yeah.
And what the cost of them, annual figure?
Yes.
Because I believe all the athletes them, we could have done more for the athletes them.
Yeah.
If we do it with these whole heap of consultants.
Yeah. So you said the athlete probably do more for us than the consultant?
Yeah. Yeah, because look here, in my opinion, the greatest consultant is the Jamaican people themselves, you know.
Yeah, you should consult with them.
Yeah. Then if a man will look here, and it came to pass in those days, that Percival, the Fresh Prince, was the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Yeah.
And amongst his job was the opening of infrastructure, bridges and such the like. And on this day he was opening a bridge, standing on the bridge with all the technocrats and engineers. And a man dressed in raggedy clothes came up and said, Prime Minister, sir, with respect, it no bill good.
In other words, Prime Minister, sir, the writing is on the wall,
yeah.
On the bridge.
Yeah, right.
And Patterson get ignorant is the most first.
Yeah, the story continues, and the Prime Minister almost told him a bad word.
Yes, it's the first time I said Patterson almost forget himself.
Yeah.
Forgot it.
Yeah, and it came to pass that in less than 30 days,
lo and behold, PNP River come down bank to bank.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And undermine the piers of the river.
Yeah.
Of the Red Sea.
Yes. And the bridge was later to be found in the bottom of the Atlantic.
No, Congo Basin.
Yeah.
A Congo Basin them call out there now.
Yeah.
Out of Harborview.
Yeah.
Congo Basin.
Man.
Yale Booker in Harborview.
The Jamaican people are the best consultants.
Yes, sir. Now, that is not to say, you know, that all of the consultants are worthless, because if you even have, if the Jamaican athletes are even contributing more to the Jamaican people than the consultants, the fact is that even in other areas, you're still going to need some expertise. Yeah. In other words, if somebody is treating you for a blow in your head, yeah, and at the same time you have some bad blood in you, yeah, that is not to say because the person who treating you for the blow in the head is making you feel much better, that the person who treating you for your bad blood is worthless, you know. So it's not that we're saying that them is worthless. It's only that we want some judicious sharing of resources. Yeah. Rather than some get SUV and all kind of thing, yeah, and the other one only get promises.
Yeah, we're tired of the jobs for the boys and the girls.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I've got to go here, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Jerry, how much time, up to until when them have for call election?
I believe that they have up until January 2017.
January 2017?
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. Sister Pina call no election for now. So all who struggle up and I talk about she call election, all of them on lap. I just election thing I go on, but election I call now. Anyway, Jerry, I would say, Jerry, you just said where you sleep on the last night, please don't sleep on it again. Yeah, may I tell you? Please, may I beg you, because it's coming like this morning. You come with something. I don't know where you come with it now. But you're not going too good. And that's why the people must say, God do a better job than you, because God listens to the people them and him not carry them around and all them kind of things there. You understand? You have to stop. You depend on the PNP, them just kill them so. Hello? Yes, Jerry. Jerry. Hello? Jerry. Jerry, answer me now.
You know, sister, she not write it. Next call. She not write it. Next call. She not write it. Good morning. Hello. And welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Yes. A question I wanted to ask. By the way, thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you very much.
The Constitution that we live under, it was written without consultation of the people.
Exactly so.
And other circumstances, I would like, if it's possible for you to discuss it, bringing some experts on the air. For instance, Rastafari was excluded at the time of the writing of the Constitution, made non-citizens. You see, because of the writing of the ganja law and all these things.
Because of the writing of the ganja law?
Yeah, or it was written into the Constitution. You know, I think. I'm not an expert, but I think so. You know, the ganja was written into the Constitution as something illegal, hence the people who associate with it and cannot participate in the life of the government.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Or the nation.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I would like these things to be examined and who wrote it, who put in these inputs. Because, I mean, one time I went to the university and library and I asked for the Constitution, a copy, about 30 years ago. And the librarian looked upon me like I was a criminal. Of course I was a young natty dread at the time. So I think it's very important. All right, thank you.
Yeah, man, you're quite right. It's very important.
Thank you and have a good day.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Rastafari live.
Yes, ma'am. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, Robin.
Hey, how are you doing, ma'am?
I am good. Listen, two things.
Yes, ma'am.
In listening to the athletes last night talking about how they're facing some real bad times.
Yes.
Jess Morgan, that throw there.
Yes.
Wouldn't he have got some vacation time off, whatever, they would, you know, how they would term it, for him to be at the meet.
If he would have, if him don't must. Depends on the arrangement between him and the employer.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't he? I don't understand why wouldn't a clearance, you know, would have been sorted and given for him to go there.
Yeah. What was the employed?
That he was there, and then he got a call as to when are you coming back?
Where was he employed, in Jamaica or in the United States or where?
It sounds like Jamaica.
All right. Now, do we believe him or do we hear from the employer?
I think we need to hear, because I like to cover my ground.
We need to hear. But my attitude is that I don't have any reason to disbelieve him, but we do need to hear.
Yes, that's my first thing, but then I said, you know what? Let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
And the other thing, how did that man get into that police station and suited out almost and was going for a gun before he was seen?
Hello.
He's a madman?
You have never been around police stations?
Not really.
No, it's either yes or no.
I've been there.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I have noticed. I've been around police station from me a little boy, and I start to observe them closely when I was 11-year-old. I'm asleep at one police station one night. Now, I noticed from that time that a lot of people come and go freely at police station who is not police. Some of them work there, some of them is district constable, some is informer.
Yeah.
And police stations can be quite loose in this respect. And this is from over 60 years ago, I observed them thing.
So it's no wonder what happened.
Not a big wonder.
And it could have been worse.
It has been worse before.
And what's a
But apart from joke, it's a serious thing. It has been worse before. It has been worse before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just smiling.
I'm going to tell you, some of the most wanted. I'm going to tell you, some of the most wanted man in Jamaica was in halfway tree lockup sometime in 67, 68, them time there.
Yeah.
And one of them was a very good dancer from Upper Red Hills Roadway, but he was wanted for some serious charge and them have him in there. And every night, every evening and every day at a certain time, some of the policemen them would have come around and, start. Sometimes them walk within the cell and start interrogate people and antagonize people and all them way till them get to know, oh, you a bad man, you do this and that, and antagonize people and go on and beat them up and who take the bait now, them take them out and beat them up and all kind of thing. But the police frequent the lockup and get to know who is who. Sometimes them all set prisoner against prisoner.
Yes.
And one of the prisoner named Jack Ruby was a very good dancer.
A sound man, was he a sound man?
He was a sound man also. Not that Jack Ruby that from Ocharias, a different Jack Ruby.
Okay.
This one named Jack Ruby even before that one.
Okay.
And the police them always ask him for dance the latest move.
Yeah.
And sometimes when him a dance and need space, them let him out of the cell.
Okay.
And one day at halfway tree, him dance and dance and dance him right out of the jail and reach out back on the road.
It's no wonder.
He was, yes.
All of these things happening left, right, and center.
Yes.
It's loose. It's
long time.
And in parting, the dollar is now 118.15 cents.
Yes.
Lost 14 cents last night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, nice here.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Wagwan.
I'm here. I'm going to ask you a question and ask the audience who listening to us to send our sentiment. All right, look here. In the 70s, the PMP took over this country here and bring it to a wreck. In the 80s, we take over back the country from the 80s and put a face, and the whole of Jamaica get a facelift. Jamaican life renewing. After it being renewing, everything was running so good and so smart. We give them back in 89.
You give them back?
Huh?
You give them back?
Yeah, the people say, boy, what I don't want no sanity theater, so we can go back to roughness.
No. The people fire on.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Them fiery.
Yeah.
Fiery. And put back themselves back in where they either now. The dollar now no use. And we, remember say no, you know one thing what beat them more than all. And when we know that the whole of Jamaica get a facelift and it take cash to gear and nobody nothing can say, boy, and when this man get money, man, because everything is outdated. But to TV station, every equipment in the JBC and the radio station is outdated. Everything have to put back. Yeah. If you get TV station, color TV, near it, people start to live back a good life because the food they usually wasn't good for you consumption. All those things. And when you check it out, you whatever come fool who you can fool. I can say two governments the same thing. I'm mad, you mother woman. Look here, right now, the best teachers are in Jamaica. They will come like the days of slaves when they take out the strong man from out of Africa. Can't come to Jamaica. It happens, it is vice versa. It turn around. Take out the best educated people and telling Ghana United States by money.
All right, thank you.
How come the two governments are the same thing?
All right, thank you. All right, okay.
The best farmer.
All right, thank you very much. All right, let's go for a break. End of that. Welcome back to Straight Up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you doing?
Good. I hear Asafa Powell complaining about wanting help from private sector even for 5 months. And I have in front of me an article by a Carl Angel, saying that, boy, Stephen Francis is more than just dog. But I don't understand. Asafa Powell has done very well financially from the Golden League era to the Diamond League era. And I see the head of the MVP truck club driving them move from SUV to X5. And him as an athlete, I don't understand this. How the MVP athletes are complaining and have done so well financially on the circuit, and yet still these articles are praising this man and him and his brother and the president are move from SUV to X5, and the athletes are complaining, say they want help now from the private sector with all of that money that was earned.
So only the politician for drive SUV pant up?
No, we're not talking about politicians. Asafa Powell is complaining that they want help from private sector.
Hold on. Asafa Powell said that he was promised land from 2004. Comment on that.
Comment on that? I don't know what is the situation as yet.
You wouldn't know. 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 And here you are, you and your kind tearing him. Here, you keep quiet. Get out. If you don't want to hear, we get out. Out. Since you don't want to hear, we get out. Since you don't want to hear when we attack, get out. Out. Next call. Out. Good morning. Welcome back to Straight Up. Hello.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Go on, man.
Welcome back to this side of Jamaica.
Thank you very much.
Via the transmission, loud and clear.
Thank you very much.
Sometimes too loud too. I made a trek 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
Accompanied some students over by the Caribbean Maritime Institute.
Yeah.
I must say it was a wonderful experience to be there.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry, they say they strive for excellence.
Yeah.
You're there for average, you're at the wrong place.
No, they're above average.
Absolutely. I was rather impressed and a bit amused when one speaker mentioned how great the technology is over there these days.
Yeah.
And the cutting edge.
Yeah.
And he made it clear that they are making a massive switch to lime, but you know lime has been added with some sugar now, so it's flowing.
Yeah.
With fine taste and quality. Yeah, man. But we hope the competition is good and we hope the people will benefit, you know?
Yeah.
In a positive way. Jerry, I'm counting down to the election in Trinidad and Tobago. Monday is D-Day.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and I see Mr. Jack Warner has hopscotch from his constituency and say I'm going to show him cards somewhere else.
Yes.
No, that is a bit risky for him, but it seems as if he see what is coming for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, you know, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, you know, has been hiding hiding, is that the right word I should use? put it this way, some of the ministers and persons in her government who have been at the head of controversy have not been seen on the political platform earlier on.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, it seems as if it's a skillful, severally crafted plan to keep them out the spotlight.
Yeah.
But Jerry, I'm hoping that at the end of the day, may the best man win.
Yeah.
As I tell you before, the opposition over there is not no pure opposition, no, Jerry. They deal with issues.
Yes, yes.
And they know what it means to have party unity.
Yes. Trinidad, I think Trinidad is more politically sophisticated than Jamaica from way back.
Absolutely, we can take a page out of them books.
Yeah, from way back.
Absolutely. And I see over in the United States, positive news. They have cut their unemployment rate over the past month by another just under 300,000.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, things are looking up.
They have cut the numbers, not the rate.
The numbers, thank you.
Well, that would affect the rate also, but...
Indeed, yes.
Yeah.
By some percentage, eh?
Yeah, man. Well, thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Next one, please. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Jerry, a quick clarification. Come and just hear some information, false information I spread with the caller before.
Yeah.
I saw Powell wasn't advocating for himself, you know.
I know.
As you and me know, he was captain. Him and Veronica was made captain of the team.
Yes, yes.
And it's over the years, them things going on, and so him probably had the 2004 incident with himself in the mix.
Yes.
But it's really for the less fortunate athletes that are performing now.
Yes,
him statement and read him tweet.
Yes, because in 2004 he wasn't earning that great amount of money, and that's why the promise of land did mean so much to him that time.
Exactly, Jerry. So when the lady there come try politics.
Which lady? Which lady? Which lady?
Clarify it.
Hold on, which lady?
The person who called before the gentleman.
You are doing a disservice to the term and the rank of lady.
Man, I tell you, what a thing, everything them politicize, man. I mean, the man come and attack him fellow Jamaicans and well, let's patch. I don't need nothing from the government or nobody for that matter.
Yeah.
But him attack up him fellow brothers and sisters.
No, she's
Gonzalez,
of course. You know. She's a political weevil. So,
yeah, man. Respect you, sir.
Thank you very much for clarifying that. Yes, thank you. Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Good morning, sir.
What go on, man?
Why, brethren, you couldn't term it any better. A political weevil, indeed.
Yeah, I didn't say, what Golden did say one time?
Termite was eating out.
I didn't say termite.
Yeah?
I didn't say termite.
You said a weevil.
Weevil, yes.
Yes. So isn't that termite a sort of weevil?
No, all of them are contamination of
Yes. Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
I saw for yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? The man has all right to be talking about the land that was promised him.
Of course.
Good. You remember, Jerry, a very famous cricketer.
Yeah.
Got some land somewhere in one of those Caribbean countries.
Yes, I have seen that land.
Exactly. So why is it that our people are being neglected? Why are we always being...
I told you a while ago that Trinidad and Tobago is a more politically sophisticated society than Jamaica.
Yes. You know? Look at all the good and so on and things like that. And it's really a good thing that Asaf has worked so hard and strived so hard that he has been able to acquire for himself.
Exactly so. And because he's independent, that's why he can talk.
Yes.
That's why he can talk, you know. Because none of them can box no food out their mouth.
They can't box any food out. And I say it over and over again.
Yeah.
Jerry, people must stop being ungrateful to him.
Yes.
Right? Because I will back Asaf, you know.
As him break through.
Yes. Him break through on the map, you know, Jerry.
Yes.
Him and VC Brown.
Yes, yes.
Good. So people must forget that and kind of thing. All the other athletes that say that see that good, you know.
Yeah.
But these integral athletes, I mean, people like Dan Curry and all these people, you know.
Yeah.
Good. Put us on the world map.
Yeah, but there was a lull, and Asafa Powell did a great deal to resurrect that lull.
Exactly.
And Francis quietly was working upon him. Dennis Johnson, U-Tech, and all them things there. And Asafa Powell is a gentle giant.
Yes.
But he's not a green giant.
No, he's not a green
Neither
giant.
an orange giant.
An orange giant.
Yeah.
Good. A gentle, good giant.
Yes, sir.
Good. So, Jerry, that's it basically.
Thank you very much.
Good, good. Take care of yourself, Jerry.
Thank you very much.
Good, good.
Next one, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one, please. Morning, welcome to Straight Up. Come along. Hello? Next one, please.
Morning.
Good morning.
This is Jerry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It's the first time on the program.
Thank you very much.
I'm really sorry for you. Everybody just come in. You have lots of people to deal with in the Jerry. You have good and bad.
Yeah,
just
ma'am.
have the faith.
Yeah, man. You have to have faith.
Yeah, that's all I have to tell you. Just have faith.
Yeah, man.
You have good and bad to deal with.
Yeah, man. And we dare not be sorry for ourselves.
No. Could never.
Yeah. What part of Jamaica you calling from, ma'am?
I'm from Kingston, but I'm in Christiana now.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for your consideration. Here, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
Nice. That's a nice, pleasant surprise. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
You are going?
Yes, brother Small. First of all, I just want to big up the program. Time I come, I just about to say, oh, it's a good program. I have a host there.
Yes, man.
And I'm going to rate it 100%. Yeah, so yesterday, Mom, when I listened to you, I make a good speech when they say, in these times, we kind of really living in some historical times. Because, when you look on everything we have going in terms of, China have them like a problem, in Europe there have multiple people migrate left, right, and center.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have something that the island now, at the price site really I get really affordable on the market, and then you have the ISIS them now create a crisis all over the world,
I tell you.
Yeah, man, it's a historical time, it's a profound statement to make yesterday, man. We really need to document it because we're going to need it in the future.
Yeah, man.
The last thing before my cut, we, the people in the land where I listen to you, said enough of we not really sure. We know, say, the PMP and the Labour, right, them someday, them something there, them not doing justice and a service. But something there, we just need some, basically, a little bit more guidance.
Yes.
Because we don't, as I said, we don't understand, say, them, they're not the way.
Yes.
So, in terms of action where we can take on the ground,
yes,
we just need just a little heads up from you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I don't know if you can shed some light on that.
Yeah, man, we can all help one another and especially encourage one another and apply. This is the kind of discipline that the athletes apply to them work.
Yeah,
and where even the artists, the musicians apply to them work, or where the business people and the farmer, that discipline in personal life.
Yeah.
Limiting yourself how much you spend out.
Yeah.
Limiting yourself how much you show off.
Yeah.
Teaching the children not to show off. If them even get a new track shoes, don't show off on the next one, and gradually grooming the children and consulting with the neighbor, keeping in touch with the neighbor. All these things will result in a less crime in our year, If we and our neighbor them consult good, keep discipline and just keep modest.
Right.
People going afraid to come broke place and rape people in the neighborhood, because we're going to need tighter and tighter.
Right.
Don't be downhearted. We're going to get some results here, sir.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, yes, sir. Thank you very much. Let's go for the last break for the day, straight up. Yes, it was with mixed feelings. It's with mixed feelings that I have to announce that Rico Rodriguez That man from Warika. Where you just hear that music played. That man from Warika. Rico Rodriguez, the great trombonist. Second only to Don Drummond in the history of Jamaica. Rico Rodriguez has taken his leave of this life in London. Taking him leave of this life in London. Thanks to my brethren and his brethren, Herman Woody King, pass on the information to us. Mixed feelings we receive it with feelings of great pleasure and thankfulness, and also feelings of a little kind of loneliness. Rico Rodriguez, take leave of us. That man from Warika. I'm going to read some text message, take a couple phone call, and we're going to leave out of here to the strains of Rico Rodriguez and counters it. Text message, Jerry, who have to come back? Text message, who have to come back? I think they're referring to the music where in the promo say, him have to come back. Well, him have to come back. You fight and run away. We live to fight another day and him have to come back. Many him and many hers and many hours have to come back. And next one, Ross Jeremiah. The present government is one that do things to people in secrecy and shadow. They don't explain to the people about anything coming from Jawat. Can I read this? Jawat, you have to come and show me this, miss. Come right away, please. Next one. Good morning, Bongo Jerry. What do you think about the political appointment to school board? That is what is destroying the local education and system. What says you? Jawat? No, you write it. Tell me what it is. Anyway, that first text message is coming from Justines. The one about present government that does things in secret. Next one. Jerry, what happened to the man who impersonated police for 10 years with uniform and gun? He's in prison now. Next one. Morning, Mr. Small. The money that the government wants to make new prison. Take it and plant food and more exploitation can go on. Next one. Jerry, madman leave police station like how, love police station like how them love your program. Well, thank you very much for your text message. I suppose that you are at the police station. Next one. Asaf was speaking on behalf of the athletes, not for himself. Bug off, crab louse. Well then, now let's get to two phone calls because we have to get with Rico Rodriguez. Rico Rodriguez, I was my trombone instructor, you know. From a 14-year-old, I want trombone, you know. I'm going to get my trombone when I was 29-year-old. And Rico Rodriguez gave me some good instruction for the little time that he was there. Him and also Raz Ruggles, Joe Ruggles. Joe Ruggles is a bass man, you know, double bass, but him also know trombone. Him instruct me. Rico Rodriguez instruct me. And Dizzy Johnny Moore encourage me. Although I never take it that serious as them. I love it and I still have my trombone. Let's get to the phone. Straight up. Good morning. Welcome.
Gary, how you doing, my brother?
Fine, thank you.
Rico Rodriguez, when you say that man from Warwickshire, you mean like from out our counters you used to there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, because when they used to come up on Mountain View, I live right on the front. When you hear the drums them rise up, you know, them, well, I mean, every year them again in the Jerry. We don't hear them.
You still hear some more?
Politicians or political activists don't like hear speech like where our attack, like where Asafa say, you know, because them are not clean. Them don't want to hear nothing about no people, nothing. I bet you, if them both sides call an election now, and what the people them vote for is in Asafa's comment to say, should the other athletes get something, or could you give the other athletes something? And if them lose, if the people lose when they vote, then that means that the two political parties can remain. If them lose and the people win, they must go. And I know the answer what that would be. You have a couple athletes, I heard it already a few months ago. I think one of them stand to be corrected. But Sherika Williams, he used to run for Jamaica. I think it's 1 man, 2 man, 2 man, 1 man, whatever. Them say they must have run for another country, you know, because them never get a chance to run to Jamaica. Me don't know. Everybody has to eat food. So me don't have no comment. Me personally me not do that because me never have passport. Me so committed and love my country. But
sorry, look here. We have to go cut it there, so call me tomorrow early, here, sir.
Respect.
Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning. Welcome. Straight up. Go ahead.
Bongo Jerry.
Well, go on.
I'm a day morning. The minimum wage is up on the front burner right now.
Yeah.
And I imploring all security guards who can make it to the Ministry of Labour.
Yeah.
Next week, Wednesday the 9th.
Yes.
At 10 a.m. first floor. That is where the Kingston consultation will be held.
Yes.
So who can make it and come out and voice the concerns to the commission.
Please call again Monday and remind us, here, sir?
Yeah, man. And next thing again, Jerry.
Yeah.
The flat bridge in St. Catherine there. You know if any of these government ever make a detailed study at the flat bridge?
I believe studies have been done.
Them the studies on it?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's a magnificent piece of construction, that's, you know.
Yes, and it was done with African labor and engineering. And it, at a time when it was thought that the bridge couldn't be, that river couldn't have been bridged with
May I tell you?
with solid structure.
2015 and still standing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Not wide enough though.
But it's still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bless up, Jerry. Have a good strong end.
Thank you very much. And I want to thank my producer also, Tanya Richards. Also, our production assistant. And you don't write down your name for me. Shadeen Walton. I should remember her name. And Mr. Yain Stewart, our technical operator. And as I was saying, Rico Rodriguez, that great trombonist. Great trombonist, because our heritage come from African people. Carib people, Arawak people, Indian people, Chinese people, Syrian people, Jewish people, European people, every kind of people. And Rico Rodriguez brought a touch of Latino heritage into the Rastafari movement, along with some Chinese and some African. Rico Rodriguez. So let's hear from Rico Rodriguez along with Countazzi, way back in the 50s here. I think I'm Moody a Spanish don't record this music, you know. First gone, straight up. First gone.
Heard everywhere.
Good afternoon. With the midday news, I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, mentally ill man who breached security at Hunts Bay Police Station released without charge. 4 arrested as police seize 122 pounds of ganja in Westmoreland. JLP calls for audit of tablets in school project. And Ocho Rios gets security boost, CCTV system donated.